Hello, David. How you doing, buddy? Your grandchildren are as cute as a button. Thanks for all those great pictures. To thank you for posting me in that story about old Jews defining Yiddish terms, I thought I'd tell you a great joke. If it's one that you've heard, then it's just great to talk to you. And if it isn't, I hope you enjoy it. Eva Shapira and her husband moved to the United States during the early 30s. They bought a house in Queens, raised 3 children, and generally had a very nice life in New York. One thing, Eva never learned the English language really well. She never made the attempt. She's in the grocery store one day, and the clerk comes up to her and goes, "Mrs. Shapira." He goes, "How may I help you today?" And Eva looks at the clerk and nods and smiles and says, "I would like a pound of broccoli." The clerk shakes his head and goes, "Mrs. Shapira, I'm very sorry, but the broccoli doesn't come in until tomorrow. I've got some beautiful asparagus. How about a pound of fresh asparagus?" And Eva shakes her head. She says, "Okay, I would like a pound of broccoli." And the clerk shakes his head. He said, "Mrs. Shapira, I said the broccoli won't be in until tomorrow. I have some fresh string beans. How about a pound of beautiful string beans?" Eva shakes her head and says, "Yes, I would like a pound of broccoli." So the clerk has no idea what to do. And finally he looks at Mrs. Shapira and says, "Mrs. Shapiro, do you know how to spell the cat in catastrophe?" And Mrs. Shapiro looks at him and goes, "I know how to spell that. C-A-T." And the clerk shakes his head and said, "That's right. And then do you know how to spell the dog in dogma?" Mrs. Shapiro indignantly looks at him and goes, "I can spell that too. D-O-G." And the clerk says, "That's right, Mrs. Shapiro. And then, Mrs. Shapiro, tell me how to spell the fuck in broccoli." And she goes, "Young man, there's no fucking broccoli." And the clerk goes, "That's what I've been trying to tell you."